Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I'm Hannah. Thank you for tuning in and watching today's video. So today's video, as you can see from the title, is, I always act like as if it's a surprise, but it's not. You guys can already see the video. We'll be testing and reviewing the new Smashbox collection. This is like the foundation, primer, setting powder and setting spray. So if you want to see what my thoughts are on the new little releases, then please keep watching. So actually onto the foundation, I'm just going to go smack bang into it because I know you guys like it, a quick review in terms of me showing you stuff, and then I'd rather be more in depth with how I think of it. So it says introducing the Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. So I'm not going to read you too much, but it says...
So it says a 24-hour full coverage, oil and shine control, soft focus blurring effect, waterproof, which sounds great. Weightless feel when oil shine control infused with kaolin clay and bamboo powder.
So it says the studio tip is a little goes a long way, which gives us good signs that it's full coverage. It costs £29.50 or €37, and it says you can be available on smashbox.co.uk, Boots and Boots stores nationwide. I do have here the oil and shine control primer by Smashbox. I've only ever tried the photo finish, like, you know, the pore blurring one, the clear one. That one I have tried. I've not tried this before. Let me find the information on this. Of our oil control, it is going to be £28 or €35. So it's, I'm guessing that might be around the normal price for a Smashbox primer. I don't know. Sorry if you can hear background noises, but yeah, I think it's a little bit on the more expensive side, definitely for a primer. But if it does what it says it does, shut up. If it does what it says it does, then we'll be able to, it would be great for those that have oily skin. Doesn't have a scent to it. I'm just going to put it in the areas where I get oily. It looks like this. I got the shade 3. So this is skin tone medium, undertone cool, which I'm not. I'm not a cool undertone. I'm very much a neutral warm. Tiny little pea size onto my hand. Now if this is full coverage, I'm going to be happy because then you can literally go in with the tiniest amount. If we just apply it to my face, it doesn't look bad. I don't think it's cool, maybe slightly, but I think it's a little bit more neutrally than cool. I'm gonna go in for sponge just because I've been liking the look of how makeup looks with a sponge these days. It looks a little bit more smoother, a little bit more airbrushed. So I'm gonna go in with a sponge and we're gonna blend this in. Okay, so before I even go into what my thoughts are, it's not a bad thing. However, this foundation dries down like nobody's business. Now, I'm thinking maybe that's because of the oil. Like, you literally have to go in one by one to blend this in, because this is leaving like patches of where my foundation was when I put it on. This is not a good idea if you want to like go in and what's it called, go in and like just dot it on your face. You need to go in one by one and then blend, and then go in again and then blend. I'm gonna have to go in with a brush just because this is so drying, not in a bad way. It's like I've got certain spots where the foundation's still sticking to my skin and won't move. I personally think I could have done without the primer. Personally, I'm not oily, so I just thought I'd try. I don't know if you guys can see. If I focus it, can you guys see where we've put the foundation? It's still there. Do you see what I'm saying? I think if you have oily skin, this is something that would probably be perfect for your skin. I'm going to go in with a brush. I think if you have dry skin, I'm sorry, do not go there. Like, don't go here. On my nose, it's starting to flake. I don't know if that's just me. That could be the primer. It's not sitting well on my nose, and I don't have problematic skin. I'm going to set with the new Photo Finish Fresh Setting Powder.
This sets, mattifies and blurs, which I love. This comes in 2 shades, the translucent and the banana tint. So it says a weightless setting powder that with a built-in powderizer that grinds the finest, freshest powder to set makeup, mattify, shine, blur skin every time. So it says benefits, sets, mattifies and blurs the skin with a weightless finish, grinds fine, fresh powder every time, customize the amount you need without wasting powder, a clean clay-based formula, free of talc and parabens, and ideal for all skin types.
You have to twist it to get, oh, so you twist it and you get some powder. Okay, a bit dark for me, I think, but we'll work with it anyway.
Under my eyes and my forehead and my nose area.
Oh, okay, this powder I think is a tad bit dark for me. I'm just thinking because I'm looking at my under eyes, and my under eyes look really oxidized. I don't know whether that's, I don't know what's going on. I've never really used Smashbox before, but so far, like my eyes are orange. Oh my god, what have I done? Under eyes from here upwards are orange. Okay, so lastly we have the Photo Finish Setting Spray Weightless. Love the name of it. This retails for £24 or €34. So it's a high performance setting spray, instantly makes any look transfer proof, ensuring your makeup stays where it's supposed to be on your face. It improves the wear of makeup for up to 16 hours, preserving your look from morning till night. Non-sticky, non-greasy, weightless formula leaves skin feeling comfortable and hydrated all day long. Okay, so dermatologically tested and ideal for all skin tones. So it's out August, sometime in August. So it says shake well after makeup application, hold 8 to 10 inches away from face and mist evenly. So that is what we are going to do. Let's get the spritz out. But it feels nice, it's not left like any like weird dots on my skin. So yeah, so far I'm really liking the setting spray. So the rest of my face is done. My hair is a mess, I know. I did a massive chop. So yeah, anywho, on to how everything is looking. Let's have a look in the mirror. So looking up close and personal, the whole drying effect on the foundation no longer looks dry, which is a good sign. My skin doesn't look oily at all, which is really nice. I do feel like some parts of my texture is accentuated, like my nose is really like dry, and I don't really have a dry nose, but it's looking okay. Like it's not too bad. I definitely feel I should have applied the foundation without the primer, my personal opinion anyway. Doesn't look terrible. Just isn't like my favourite foundation. I think that's probably because it's got a matte effect. I don't like my under eyes right now because they look super duper orange, because the setting powder I think is the wrong one for me. It's a little too much. It's a little too orange. It's oxidised my concealer, and I've put a little bit around my chin and it's oxidised the foundation, so I don't know too much about the powder, but it does set my under eyes. It's probably one of the best setting powders I've used for my under eyes, but the colour is just not great. Especially as well, I don't know if you can see, I've applied a little bit of highlighter underneath my, like not underneath my eyes, but on my cheekbone, and obviously I've got setting powder there, and it just looks a little bit like textured and rough and just not seamlessly blended into the skin. This part is because it's in the blush, but this top part here is just really like textured. But yeah, I don't feel like super glam right now. I feel like my especially my forehead's showing a lot of texture. It isn't my favourite. I really like the setting spray. The setting spray is definitely something I'm going to be using. Foundation I'm going to try without the primer. I'm thinking the primer is probably just not for my skin type, because I just feel my skin isn't dry, it's not oily, it doesn't really produce that much oils, and sometimes I like my normal oils to come through with a foundation, especially if it's a matte foundation or if it doesn't contain oil, because I don't want to take too much oil out of my skin, because then my skin looks really dehydrated, and that's what I'll be honest, that's what my skin looks like now. It looks really dehydrated. I do like the finish of it. The finish looks really nice on the skin. Let me know what you think it does, but especially my eyes look really orange. I could probably, I don't know, maybe I'll work with it, but yeah, it's not really, I'm just a tad bit disappointed really. So yeah, what do you guys think of the foundation? Are you going to pick it up? Are you going to try it? Are you going to try anything? The setting powder, primer. We also have this little guy here, which is a Photo Finish Primer and Moisturiser, which I should have used firsthand, but yeah, I'll probably use this another day. Might have helped, but you know, so far it's probably, I'll be honest, 5 to 6 out of 10. Not terrible, but I just personally wouldn't go out wearing this makeup right now, because I know I look pretty, a little bit cakey, a little bit, but yeah. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you're going to get the products, and let me know what your thoughts are on this little makeup here. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you don't like it. Don't mind. Yeah, I love you all. Please follow my Instagram, which is @handsetloose, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye.